Dr. Douglas Slater, Assistant Secretary General for the Directorate of Human and Social Development. Thank you for agreeing to inform us about this year's staging of the CARICOM 10K road event. This year's theme is Race to Wealth, Unleashing the Potential of Healthy Living. Why was this theme chosen? Was there any significance, any symbolism to this theme?
Yes, good day, and there was significance in it. You may recall that our heads declared that the health of our region is also equal to the wealth of our region, and it is based on that. As you may know, the region has highlighted and has brought to the international arena the issue of the burden of non-communicable diseases, where healthy living is very important, activity and proper diet. And we therefore wanted to demonstrate the importance of health to wealth. So you race to wealth. While racing, you are improving your health, and that will set the stage for the wealth of the region.
Could you tell us a little about how this event is being organized, where it will be held, what time, what date, etc.?
Well, as just to go back a little, this is an event that started in 2005 in a response to the United Nations a General Assembly highlighting the importance of healthy living, and the heads decided to institute this annual 10K race at the regular July meeting of the Conference of Heads. It is usually run generally the weekend before, usually, not all the time, but the intent is to have a maximum participation of nationals of the country where the meeting is held. But it is a regional event where we invite all member states. It's a mixture of professional and non-professional athletes, amateur athletes. This year, the conference will be held in St. Lucia, and the event is staged for Sunday morning, starting very early. We have it no later than 7 a.m. to get the cool.
That's Sunday the 30th.
The 30th of June. The meeting of the heads will come the following, the 4th and the 5th. And as I said, we usually have it on weekend to maximize for convenience. It will be held in the Rodney Bay area, and we are expecting participation of most CARICOM countries, all we would like to have, and but we have so far been getting fairly favorable responses.
Yes, I know that the CARICOM 10K road race is an anticipated event on the CARICOM Heads of Government meeting annually, and it usually attracts elite athletes long distance and I guess other athletes in the region. And St. Lucia is a tourist destination. So suppose somebody who is residing in St. Lucia is from outside of the region, can they participate?
They are welcome to, and we have had that before. In fact, I recall when we had heads in Barbados that we had quite a bit of participation from tourists and non-national. Yeah, because it's really an event to encourage everybody who is around to be physically active. And although it is the 10K, I wish to remind you that there are other side events to encourage other participation. In fact, there's a 5K race for primary school students. There's also a 5K walk for those who might not be as fit to do the run. And we are we are also organizing a 1K race walk for those like who are not very fit, and for the dignitaries, including ministers and heads who are available and who are willing to participate, ambassadors. whoever. And very special, we want to be very inclusive. We are also arranging something for persons who are differently able. Some people may have some physical challenges, but we don't want to leave them out. We don't have the final details of what that might be, but we are going to accommodate persons with certain disabilities.
I know that the event has attracted incentives for the athletes, and that has been a pull for them to participate. What is the level of private-public partnership for this year's staging of the 10K?
Well, for this year, unusually, we do try to involve the corporate sector in the member state and regionally. And this year that is being done. The government of St. Lucia and private sector firms there have been approached and have been responding favorably. And included, I don't want to identify all of them because I don't have it off my hand like that, but we do know that there has been favorable responses. We normally give a small monetary reward to the top performers. Remember, it's not a professional event as such, but there is that little incentive. But the main incentive, I will say, is the expression of unity among Caribbean people, and to have our athletes leading and encouraging our CARICOM citizens the need for getting physically fit. But as I said, it is an opportunity to show some Caribbean unity and have our athletes visit, and that the unity of CARICOM itself.
So if there is an athlete who wants to participate, what is the way of going about doing that? Do you have to go to your sports commission? How do they sign up to participate?
Okay, so what we have done is that we have contacted the sports directors of member states. So they have all received the information, the invitation, and the process as to what they need to do. They have to register, and they are in St. Lucia. This is being led by the sports director, Mr. Mathurin, and we have been in close contact with them from the Secretariat. And as far as we have been in contact with the persons, and the registration is not going to be a problem. We have ensured that the member states at capitals are well informed, so that they will reach out to the respective sporting authorities. And some of them even know the athletes, the 10K athletes, who and they will get and they look forward to it. The regulars are very much aware, and they look forward to it, and we are confident that they will have all the information necessary.
All right. Thank you, Ambassador, for informing us about the 14th staging of the CARICOM 10K road race.
And we do thank you for bringing some public attention to it. We invite all CARICOM citizens who are present in St. Lucia to come and participate, preferably as athletes, but if not, as the audience, and to cheer on their athletes. And we look forward to see very active participation of the regional athletes at a very high level. And also those of us from staff, CARICOM staff, and persons who are coming to the Conference of Heads, bring your running or jogging shoe to participate if you're there early enough, because there are some events that will be starting early, that is before the 3rd, and if you get in before, we welcome you to participate too.
Well, there you have it, a call to participate in the 14th staging of the CARICOM 10K road race, a race to wealth. Thank you very much, Ambassador.